Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Codentech. My name is Shibam Dhar and I will be the host of this talk. With me, I have Mr. Raktim Midya, who is a Microsoft Student Ambassador, is a Red Hat certified engineer and a technical content writer. So hello Raktim, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you, Subham?
I'm also fine. First of all, thank you for joining me today. It's great that you took time and decided to join me in this talk. And I hope that whatever you are going to share, it will surely benefit our viewers. So,
Yeah, yeah. I'm
yeah,
I'm so much happy actually to be here. Yeah.
you're welcome. You're welcome. So, let's move. Start with our questions. So, my first question is that which was your first community and how did you come to know about it?
Okay. So first of all, namaste to everyone, whoever is watching me and whoever will watch me in future. So hello everyone. I'm Raktim Midya, and my first community I can say from my college days, because that was the first community. On my
Okay.
college days, there was local, you can say, students club, tech clubs. So there, our seniors taught us how to write Python codes, how to talk to each other. I mean, those communities are not like that bigger communities where you have to be too much formal or too much, maintain a lot of things. Those are small, college communities, and our seniors taught us a lot of things. So that culture carried away. And when I was in my second year, I joined one program called MLOps by Mr. Vimal, which was from Linux world.
Okay.
So at that time, we total around 1,000+ students joined that program, and we have one community that is on Slack channel.
Okay.
So there also we started communicating with each other, and after that, Vimal sir also keep on doing lot of, Linux world, keep on doing lot of training programs and lot of opportunities they also gave us. And day by day, I also, keep on exploring those things with my friends on the community and started building small task projects with them. So that was it. And then finally came the most, I can say, glorious day of my life on August 2020. I got one mail at midnight that I was selected in Microsoft Lunch Student Ambassador.
That's
That was
wonderful.
the moment I feel like, I'm on a level where I can be myself now. So that was the journey, and now my MLSA is keep on going very smoothly, as you know.
That's nice. So a small start which you got from your seniors took you from that level, from a small level to Microsoft Student Learn Ambassador.
Yeah, this is
That's
how
nice.
we actually go in our life, and
Absolutely. That's how we grow. So being in community, now that you are in a Microsoft Student Learn Ambassador community, so being in community, did it help you in any ways? In what ways?
yeah, help means huge help. First of all, Microsoft always talks about inclusion and diversity. So that really touched my heart, because I always feel like I'm from a college where, from a government college, tier 3 college. So that inclusion diversity doesn't flow in my college. So when I came here,
Okay.
I meet people all over, from all over the world, all colleges. They are sharing their knowledge, they are helping others. It's feeling like they don't have that ego in themselves. That taught, yeah, there's something in the community that always helps us to remove that I'm I'm I know these things. I have this pride. That always go away when you connect with people. So that helped me to learn that how these students from areas across world with great colleges. So they come
Okay.
forward, and when they talk to you, that's a great feeling. And secondly, I will say a lot of resources Microsoft give you.
Mm-hmm.
That's huge. That as Azure Credit, those MS365 subscription, LinkedIn Learning subscription, those are huge resources for any student, I can say. So I'm actually glad, because how can I explain this? There's no word to explain how much I'm glad for MLSA.
I think not only me, but also the viewers will be getting you your point that being in community, how it helped you, not only in the form of the people who have supported you, but also in the form of the resources which you got. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wonderful. So, being in community, it's not always a smooth sail, right? There can be
Yeah.
hard times also. Obstacles do come.
Yeah.
So, how did you overcome those? And did community help you in any way?
First of all, if you say my obstacles, then I I actually don't face that much obstacle because I was under one very great mentor, I can say.
Okay.
So Vimal sir was always my mentor for the past 1.5 years. So I always suggest one thing, that find one mentor at least in your life who know what you need to do so that you don't make those same mistakes. We always make mistakes when we go just alone on a road. So that's my suggestion to everybody, that always try to find that mentor can be your friend also, who knows something
All
little
right.
more than you, who already explored that path. So just always try to take suggestions from others. And I always do. I mean, whenever I need any kind of support or help, I just put a DM or I just put a message on Teams or in Slack that I need this support, I need this knowledge, or in LinkedIn. I just ask, because asking is I can say asking is a very great thing. If you have that habit of asking, then you can definitely do a lot of things, because obstacles are always there. It's not like that everything is just so smooth. I mean, even I also remember when I also do some tasks. So a lot of time I don't find those solutions on Google. So that's also a lot of time happens. So when that at that time I need to, I mean, find some research papers or documents. So those are very tedious tasks, I can say. So at that time, those people who already research on their domain, inside the community, so you
Right.
can ask them, and they are always helpful. I will always say, because within 24 hours, I always got my answer. They are always helpful.
That's wonderful, because in a community there are people from different backgrounds, and of course there is a very good chance that the thing which you are trying to search, they have already found, or they do know the lead.
I mean, I just want to say one more thing, that I always believe in the motto of sharing, because more you share, more you learn, and that's how community is built. Because those guys also know, if they help me, then they will automatically learn, and I also do the same thing. When someone asked me, like I can remember just yesterday I posted one post on how I install Windows 11 on my device, and a
Right.
lot of guys started asking me, where did you get the ISO, what is the procedure. And I tried to help them, because I know this is how we help each other, this is how we build up the community. And also one more thing, people always make a mistake that I don't know that person, then how I will approach. That's a very big fear I have seen. So it's not like that you always have to know that person. Just be formal, be respectful, show your respect, and that will automatically work out, because everyone has a similar kind of minds. I mean, different kind of mindset, but still everyone is at similar level. Everyone knows that level of respect you are giving, so automatically they will answer.
Absolutely, because no one started from a high level, everyone started from a ground level. And if in order to break the ice, you have to put forth yourself. Until and unless you put yourself forward, it won't be happening anything. Right, absolutely. So moving on to my next question is that, so are you planning to move to more communities or not?
Yeah, I mean, I have already applied for AWS Community Builder, and I'm planning for CNCA. And I want to join those communities from bottom of my heart, because when I work on Kubernetes, when I work on Apache, any kind of Apache products, when I work on AWS, that time I always feel like, if I can talk to the builders of these things, if I can they are like God for us,
You just want to stay near to the family.
Just want to say, ask one thing, that I used this product and I like it, and can you tell me how can I solve this thing? I mean, that will be biggest achievement. And in MLS also, when those cloud advocates we have in our MLSC. So
Yes.
they are very, very, very high level people, high level personals. So when I asked them some questions, they always give us the resources and they always help
Ah,
us. And their cloud advocate session on extra credit club. So I never miss those things because those are like golden things that you can find outside now. So
so
that
really
was,
like the idea of community, and now you are trying to get into some more, know to more
yeah.
people, know to more superior.
I'm trying. And one more thing I will share here because a
Yeah,
lot of
sure.
people think like you apply and you always get in the community, but that doesn't happen. Look,
Right.
I am in MLSA, all right. Then I applied for GitHub Campus Expert. They have rejected my application, so that's okay. I will again try. There might be
Right.
some part on my application or on my profile, or might be I am not that much into open source on GitHub. I build stuffs for my own self. I build projects for my own self. So those things I have to take care from the next day. When I got my rejection that day. I think that all right. So these are the things lacking. So this is how we learn. If you don't fail, you will not learn. People always just
Right.
ask me how you learn. So it's common sense. I mean, you apply for something, you fail, then you will ask others that what was my error. That time you are
Right.
actually learning.
Then only you learn.
Yeah, obviously.
Nice. So next question is like you can say a very important question for all those students who are new to the community or yet to find what should they do in the community, because in community there are both sectors, technical as well as non-technicals.
Yeah.
So do you think a student should maintain both of them, or if yes, then why?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you have to, first of all, you need to pick one language. I always say English because I know Hindi, I know Bengali, but still I will speak in English because that's how you will build up your own career. That's how you will be an actual professional in your life. So these are small steps you are taking in your life. When you go inside a community, you talk to people in a overall, I mean, in English language. So that time automatically your soft skill will start developing,
Right.
and
Absolutely.
that's very much important. And one more thing, that is when you will talk to them, you will see how they construct their words, how they are expressing themselves. I learned a lot of things from those people who are in US, who are in, I'm in England. So their way of writing is so much beautiful. So that always inspires me. I I was saying, that our CPM was Daniel, and Daniel quit from the MLSA due to his own personal reasons, and he posted one. I mean, posted one post on MLSA that he is quitting. I was just reading each and every line on that message. How much beautifully he describing that due to some his own personals, or he want to explore more in his life. Those words actually touched me. So that's how you build your soft skills. So obviously community always helps to, I mean, build up your non-technical skills also, and your presentation skills also very much important. You go inside community, you take events, you question, you answer some of questions in your events, so that will
Mm,
build up your presentation skill, that will build up your communication skills. So those are automatically will come up in you when you once join, when you start with talking to others. It's not like that in one day you can grow this thing. I also haven't got
right.
in one day. I also took first event, then second event, then I got that confidence that now I can now talk to people in very fluently, or those kinds of things.
Wonderful, absolutely, because this is really a crucial thing, and a student should understand that soft skill is a very important part in your day-to-day life. Whether it is not only about the community or the company, it is also in your day-to-day everyday life.
You know
Right.
what's always surprised me? If you see any of the big personality, none of them are technical. If you can see any of the big personality, they are very good at they. First of all, you see any of the CEO, big CEO, any of the founder or owner. There are very less people who are. I mean, they are business minded people. They know how to express themselves. They know how to communicate. They know how to gather the ideas. They know how to do the leadership. So those skills they have. So it's not like that. If you want to be successful, always don't focus on technical skills. All right. So
Right.
obviously, non-technical most part, technical very less part. You go in an interview, you crack the coding round, then you go to next round on personal interview. They will always check how you are behaving, how you are speaking. So that's
True.
always
True. So with this, we come to the end of the questions. Do you have any last note to the all the viewers or anything you want to share? You are feel free.
well. Look, actually, if I start saying, then it will not end because I'm like I'm doing this thing for past 1.5 years. So there are a lot of things to talk about. I will just say two things. All right. So I don't want to talk about everything because that will be very long. So I will talk about two things. First thing that I think, first thing that I think each and every student, whoever in the CSE department or in technological department should learn. That is one operating system very well and always Linux. So always have very good knowledge in Linux and DSA. DSA is so much important. I ignored DSA on my second year. I come up on third year. Then I come up to know what is actual DSA is. And one tip from my side, always search on Google what is the real application implemented using that algorithm. A lot of time, you suppose just take a simple example, graph, graph algorithm or graph data structure. Sorry. So if teachers will taught you graph data structure, but if you actually know that Google Map is using graph data structure, LinkedIn connections using graph data structure, then you will actually find it useful. So that's my tip, that always search on Google that on which application we are implementing that particular DS. That will help you so much because then you will actually generate the ideas. This is the first thing
Right.
I want to say, that always have a good skill on Linux, always have good skill on DS. And secondly, I will say that find a domain in your mind. That's very much important because nowadays you are not limited to always SD role. You are not limited. You can find any domain you like. You can find machine learning, you can find DevOps automation, you can find cloud computing, big data, full stack development, web, tons of fields. So keep one domain in your mind and focus on that domain. A lot of time, I also sometimes, I explore all the domains. All right. I know a lot of technologies, lot of integrations, and I like those things. But I don't suggest everyone to go for all the domains because that will ultimately one time will create such a pressure in your mind that you will feel like, no, I made the wrong choice. So always keep in your mind that if you want to be a cloud engineer, so start exploring cloud first,
Right.
and then you will see what is associated with that technology. Like in cloud, you will first go to AWS, you will start EC2, you will then find that now I need to know Linux, now I need to know networking. That's how we actually learn. So first choice domain and go ahead. So and obviously community obviously will help you. Community is always with you. It's just you are not trying to trying to go inside it.
And
There
understood.
is open
Understood.
for everyone. So
Yeah, wonderful. So this was a very this was a very good thing that you shared your own experience and told the viewers those two crucial things which you think that it will surely and definitely help students to move ahead in a good direction and a good lead. So with this we come to the end to this talk, and I would like you to thank you that you joined and you shared everything. So
yeah,
thank you so much, Raktim.
I just want to say one thing. You are on second year, and on this very beginning age, you are already MLSA and you are doing YouTube, and I'm very proud of you. I will say I'm
Thank you
very
so
proud
much.
of you because when I see some of my friends or seniors, they are doing those things that I was not able to do. that make me really proud. You are doing something that I never thought of. All right. I'm happy that I'm here in this call with you, and yeah,
Those
very
words means a lot to me. Those words
keep
means a
on
lot to
doing.
me.
One day might be I will try to take your interview one day.
That would be my honor.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So, viewers, I hope you understood and learned many things from this talk, and I'm sure that you will find this very much beneficial for yourself. And I will be back again with worldwide people, with worldwide communities. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.